난장판이구만 진짜. 다 죽었나? 더 없나? 더 있을 것 같은데. 비현실적이고 비논리적이고. 우리 풍우는 우가우가에서도 정지 먹었어요. 야짤 보다가. 역시 우리 풍우. 이거 먹기 전이잖아. 가져가야지. 이건 왜 안 열릴까?
Jammed.
어? 얘들이 약하다. 아니. 이상한 것들이 막 몰려와가지고 단체로 겹쳐. 이게 뭐냐고? 또 좀 포잖아. 적어놨잖아. 아, 이 세대가 좀 올라간 신지는 먹을 수 있네. 그 뼈다귀 신지는 못 먹고. 쓸데없이 디테일한데? 저기로 가야 되나봐. 일단은 가짜 아들도 먹었으니까 가자. 목모가 끝났다. 어디로 가야 되지 근데? 저 맥주. 뭐야 이거? 신족 살해자라니. 대체 뭔 소리 하는 거야? 여긴가 보다. 뭐 없네. 엘리베이터 타라고? 지금 위로 올라가라고 돼 있는데? 저번에 다 털어놨으면은 보충을 해놔야지. 말도 안 되는 소리네. 다 다 먹었네. 진짜 가운데 엘리베이터인가 본 건데? 아니 진짜 니들 생각하는 게 너무한 거 아니냐? 아니 저건 내 아들이 아니야 진짜. 이렇게 단순하지? 설득을 그렇게 잘 당하면 사기당해요. 말도 안 되는 소리 해가지고 참 진짜. 저게 어떻게 내 아들이야. 그렇게 쉽게 속으면 어떻게 살려고 그래? 이러면 인스틴투트는 다 죽었나?
9, 8, 7,
내 아들이 3방이 아니라 2방이 죽었어.
6,
가짜 아들은. 아니 생각을 해봐. 그냥 길가에 돌아다니는 NPC가 무적인데 저게 진짜 내 아들이면은 저게 뭔 소리야 이건.
relay online and engaging.
퀘스트 완료했다. 경험치 먹겠다. 완료가 어? 탈출했는데? 왜 경험치 안 먹지? 볼트에 안에 먹으러 가자고? 아 진짜. 퀘스트 마커가 안 보이는데요? 딴딴. 이제는 내 댕댕이 어디 갔냐? 아 뭐야? 아이 저기. 아이 미친. 길을 막고 있어. 뭐야 이거? 큰일났는데? 누구 편이야? 아, 내 편이지. 일단 얘 달려야 되는데. 무기를 내리라고? 안돼 안돼. 생각. 어차피 안 죽이니까 얘는. 뭐 이렇게 많아? 야 미니맨 나보고 장군이라며 이 사기꾼아. 사기꾼들. 어떡하지? 차라리 죽었어야 됐는데. 아니 브라민 하나 길 막고 있어가지고 죽였는데 이게 말이 되니까 이게? 어떡하지? 아니 안에 먹으러 온 게 아니라 댕댕이 찾으러 온 거야. 댕댕이 어딨지? 생초리 있는 것 같은데? 큰일 났네. 생초리 개집 찾아야 된다고? 아, 일단 댕댕이 데리고 가야 되는데. 이제 화 풀렸겠지? 이 화가 풀리더라고 얘들은. 원래 한때의 다툼은 어쩔 수 없는 거야. 아이씨 쫌팽이. 부부싸움은 칼로 물백인데. 오. 뭐야 너? 뭐야? 뭐야 얘는? 얘는 진짜 입에 담지도 못하게 약해. 일단 계집을 찾자. 이게 아닌데 근데 원한 건 이게 아닌데. 일단 걔를 데리고 떠나야겠다. 걔 어딨어? 못할 게 없어요. 이미 저장해버려가지고. 아, 전시대 뒤쪽에 있다고? 아, 또 일어났을 텐데 애들. 쓱 돌아가보자. 얘는 아주 아, 아, 또! 아! 파워머 거치대 뒤쪽에 있다고? 나 걔만 데리고 가고 싶은데. 어딨지? 야, 걔 내가 온 사이에 죽인 거 아니야, 애들이? 아이씨, 걔만 데리고 갈게. 걔 어딨어 이거? 아, 좀 찾기 쉬운 데 있어야 될 거 아니야. 아, 귀찮다 진짜. 아, 도저히 못 찾겠는데 걔? 어딨어 얘? 아니 뭐 걔집 비슷하게 생긴 게 있어야지. 있다. 야,
Hey, boy.
가자.
Come on, boy. It's time to go.
와, 야, 더러워서 도망간다 그냥. 나중에 화가 풀려 있겠지. 아이씨, 내 집이 쫓겨나네 집에서. 이러면은 원래 있던 데로 가야 되나? 브라더 오브 더 스틸. 여기 왔네. 뭐야? 여기 오자마자 피가 달았어? 왜 피가 달았지? 지금 분노 조절장애가 너무 심해. 먹을 것도 없다. 고기 통들이. 어쩌다 이래 됐을까?
Supporting our cause, the wisest decision of your life, brother.
지금 여기는 내가 충성을 맹세했어. 근데 아까 거기는 내가 왕이었는데 여긴 내 쫄개라서
I'd recommend keeping open flames and safely outside of the Brotherhood's hall.
마음에 안 드네.
You haven't lived until you tempt the Brahmin with
소를 좁힌 게 아니라 소가 자꾸 집안에 들어와서 막
Our
그러잖아.
latest intelligence tells us you've infiltrated the Institute and liberated a valuable holotape from their facility. I'm quite disappointed you chose to build the signal interceptor without the Brotherhood Knight. However, you've secured passage to and from their facility, which was one of our primary goals. So, I'm willing to overlook your lapse in judgment, since you've unexpectedly accelerated our plans. I now have 2 missions for you to complete. First and foremost, I want you to bring that holotape to Proctor Ingram right away. There could be data vital to the success of our mission.
와 얘는 바로
So we can't afford to take any chances. The
관대하잖아.
second part of your mission requires a bit of background to explain. About 10 years ago, the Brotherhood began recruiting
관대 아주.
scientists from the capital wasteland to assist with various projects. During this process, we were able to obtain the services of Dr. Madison,
하루 용서해주고
a noted mind in the field of nuclear engineering.
흥미롭고.
A nuclear engineer. Interesting.
Securing useful resources during wartime is critical. That said, Dr. Lee's contributions to our cause were instrumental in maintaining order in the capital wasteland. After some time, she developed differences with the Brotherhood and exiled herself to the Commonwealth. We're fairly certain that her intent was to make contact with the Institute.
Is there a point to all this?
Just giving you the proper background, soldier. Your mission is simple. Once you're inside the Institute, we want you to track down Dr. Lee's whereabouts. If you find out that she's still alive, make contact with her and convince her to return to the Brotherhood of Steel. There's a special project we're working on. And it needs her
이상하다.
attention.
인스티튜트 들어가서 다 죽였는데 거부한다면?
I want to know what to do if she refuses.
Nothing that would provoke a hostile response. If she refuses, you're not to press the issue. Remember, infiltration of the Institute is our larger goal. Just keep your mind on the mission. And don't let anything they say sway you from your duty. Good luck, Knight.
어떡하냐 이거. 일단 패즈. 얘가 4대까지 봐주거든. 어? 세대까지 봐주는구나. 4대부터 때리는구나.
Delta sequence initiated. Completion time.
night.
아니 저 정도 관대하면 이제 충성을
For ammunition,
맹세할만 하지 않습니까?
Dr. Deegan might have
나를 쓰는 대신 저렇게 맞아주면은 나를 얼마나 높게 평가하는 거야. 저기 얼마 아픈데. 미니맨이랑은 차원이 달라? 미니맨은 지금 소가 지금 자꾸 길 막아가지고 소 때렸더니 참. 장난하는 것도 아니고. 뭐야 이거? 약쟁이가 됐네? 장로 맥슨관 얘기하세요. 아이쿠, 다시 가야겠다. 아니 가비가 완전 쓰레기야. 막 나한테 감투 씌우더니 지 멋대로 유행해 먹었어.
By Elder Max's order.
쓰레기 그 자체야. 뭐야? 왜 다시 얘한테 가야 돼?
Lancer Captain Kells has informed me that the Institute's on high alert, and you're to blame. Explain yourself, Knight.
아, 이제 소식 들었어? 어떻게 알았죠?
How did you know?
We've been monitoring communications and picked up an encrypted signal being broadcast from the Institute. What the hell were you thinking?
나 몰랐는데.
I didn't realize it would make you so angry.
Didn't realize. Your instructions were clear. You were to infiltrate the Institute, find Dr. Lee, and convince her to return to the Brotherhood. I'm extremely disappointed in you, Knight.
무슨 말을 해야
I don't know
할지.
what to say, Elder.
Perhaps you should begin acting like a soldier and take responsibility for your actions. Fortunately, this incident doesn't change our current strategy. We have a contingency plan that's already being put into effect. It should ensure completion of our special project. Now, I believe you still possess an important piece of data that Proctor Ingram is eagerly awaiting. I want you to bring it to her immediately. And Knight,
관대하다.
don't disappoint me again.
야, 관대 그 자체야.
Dismissed.
야, 플랜 B가 있어. 야, 진짜 관대 그 자체입니다.
To report right now, Knight.
반하겠다 아주. 이거 서리지한테 받아야 될 것 같은데? 아, 괜히 줘가지고. 화 풀렸겠지 근데? 보통 이 정도 시간 지나면 화 풀리더라고. 원래 시간이 지나면 잊혀지기 마련이지.
I can fix most things, but people don't fix so easily.
얘 안 죽여서 다행이다.
Sturgis, remember that holotape with all the Institute data? I need it back.
Oh yeah? Why? What have you got cooking?
이유는 중요하지 않아. 빨리 줘.
It doesn't matter why. I just need it for something.
Sure thing. I was just curious. Here you go. I've already made my.
어이 쿨해. 얘 뭐 그대로 쓸 수 있겠는데?
Always was a little jealous of folks who could craft something other than Spider-Man.
방금 마누라 소리가 들린 것 같은데. 나 도망가야겠다. 들키기 전에.
Anything I can do? You just say the word.
뭐야? 역시 화 풀렸어. 화 풀렸잖아. 봐봐. 좋아. 돌아가야겠네. 파이퍼는 그렇게 쫌팽이가 아닙니다. 잠깐 확 분노 조절 장애가 있을 뿐이지. 쫌팽이가 아니야. 왜 또 왜?
If Dumb and Ugly had a child, it'd be a super mutant.
아 이거? 잘했어.
Proctor, I came across a holotape with a full scan of the Institute's network.
Thanks. You know, it's good to see you're still in one piece. Wasn't sure what the interceptor would do to you.
You mean
빈정대야지.
being zapped into energy and then put back together again? Piece of cake.
You can make jokes all you want, but I wouldn't put so much faith in technology I didn't understand. Speaking of technology I don't understand, I'll get this holotape to Proctor Quinlan. I'm dying to find out what's on it.
For all we know, that thing could be a recipe for Deathclaw surprise.
Well, it's the best we could do with such short notice. Before we jump to conclusions, let's see what Quinlan's scribes can get off of it. I'm sure the Institute has all of their data heavily encrypted, so it's gonna take some time to crack. After that, we'll have to see what we've got. There's no telling what we might have grabbed off their mainframe. In the meantime, I've
와,
got a
얘
new
그
assignment
엉통해.
for you.
모든 빈정됨이
So, I bet you're eager to get
철벽이야,
your hands
철벽,
dirty
얘는.
on our new project. How much has Maxon told you about it?
감추는 게 있는 것
Why all
같은데.
the secrecy?
We're pouring every resource we have into this thing. We can't risk tipping off the Institute. For now, the fewer people that know about it, the better. Come on. It's this way. Unless you're blind as a bat, I'm sure you've noticed that we've been building a gantry.
해자 경치. 지금까지
지금까지
그 망할 그 뭐야? 그 뭐냐 내가 장군이었던데. 어? 미닌맨? 그 쓰레기 단체한테 개노동 당하다가 여기 있으면 편하네 좀. 어우 진짜.
This storage bay full of parts is what's left of Liberty Prime. The Brotherhood used it in the capital wasteland. as a
그래
weapon
인스티튜트는
against
약하더만.
the Enclave. It's
그냥
the
다 죽이고
most
왔어. 그게 끝 아니야?
advanced weapon the Brotherhood has ever had at its disposal. Unfortunately, Liberty Prime was destroyed in the line of duty. I've spent the better part of the last few years piecing them back together.
리버티
If you
프라임.
think that was easy, try rebuilding a protectron while you're blindfolded. In order to get Liberty Prime fully operational, we're going to need your help.
기적이
It'll
필요하겠네.
take a miracle to get this pile of junk operational.
You think he looks rough now? You should have seen him when I unsealed the salvage crates filled with his parts. Now, the good news is that we've got most of Prime's parts fully assembled. The bad news is that it's going to take more than a few rivets and some spot welding to get them working again. And the first problem is his CPU. It's fragile. And every time we try to feed
암드가
power
또.
to it, it blows itself out.
전략 문제.
Why is the power blowing out his CPU?
Liberty Prime has a highly complex power system. A good deal of that system was damaged when he exploded. So I'm working in the dark trying to come up with parts on my own. What we need is a robotics expert. And there's someone in Diamond City that fits the bill. Her name's Professor Scarl. Locals say she's a wizard when it comes to fixing robots. Why don't you head over there and see if you can talk her into helping us? Oh, and take this with you.
암드의 천.
Once she sees one of those cerebro fusion adapters, I'm pretty sure she'll have a tough time saying no. In the meantime, I'll prep Prime's CPU and we'll see if we can't get the big guy moving.
좋아, 이상 얻었다. 작업대가 있네. 이거는 대장장이 3이 필요하지. 근데 나 레벨이 딸리다. 오, 강력 테이프. 와, 완전 회자야 애들은. 테이프 얼마 구하기 힘든데 공짜야. 우유 자판기. 이거. 미니맨과는 비교가 안 된다, 진짜. 미니맨 개쓰레기 집단. 뭐 비밀 뭐 무기고, 근데 의미한 놈 들어가 있고. 나한테만 비밀이야. 이제 다이아몬드 시티 가서 오랜만이네 여기. 근데 인스티튜트는 사기꾼들이라 믿을 수 없어서 어쩔 수 없었지.
I said we don't
Nuka-Cola.
You read that article? Public occurrences?
딴. 근데 진짜 아들은 어딘지 모르겠는데 뭐 죽었을 수 있죠.
Sorry to let you down, but I'm afraid I'm not in the mood to teach biology lessons today.
스카라찬 중인데요.
Actually, I'm looking for Professor Skara.
You are? That's strange, so am I. Her normal field expeditions never last more than a few days, but it's been over a week now. I'm afraid something terrible has happened to her.
또 어디로 갔어 얘는
Do
또.
you know where she went?
Well, I don't usually like to
꼭 찾으러가면
pry
없더라
into
애들은.
business, but I found some notes on her terminal. The last place Professor Skara said she was going is the General Atomics Galleria. I'll mark it on your mapping device. There. Look, if you find her, could you tell her to come home?
뭐 가져갈 거 없나? 조리돼 있다. 정제된 물이 아니라 지금 멀럭구이 만들어야 돼. 멀럭 알구이.
I'd really prefer to be alone right now. Sorry.
폴아웃 이렇게 이쁜데? 지금까지 베네스타 게임에 비해선 다 이쁜데? 뭐야 여기야? 여기 갔어? 아 여기 또 만악의 근원이 있네. 쟤는 그냥 길을 안 막고 있잖아. 아 내가 괜히 죽이는 게 아니야. 아까 걔는 길을 계속 아니 한두 번이 아니야. 본 사람들은 알겠는데 그 소새끼가 그 길을 막은 게 한두 번이 아니에요. 내가 참고 참다가 결국에 죽인 거야. 한두 번이면 몰라. 몇 번을 봐줬는데. 아니 왜 집에 들어와서 길을 막고 있어 소새끼가. 버릇을 잘못 들여가지고. 또 뭐야? 아이씨. 뭐야? 밥도둑이 강한 밥도둑인데. 잠깐만. 큰일났다. 너무 아픈데? 오! 오! 야, 전설팔이 장난 아니게 센데? 큰일났는데 이거? 맞추기도 오지게 어렵고. 아씨, 너무 빨라 애들. 뭐야 저건 또. 혼자 죽여버렸네. 변정 고사리. 비빔밥 먹고 싶다 갑자기. 내가 그나마 나물 먹는 게 고사리인데. 뭔데 체력이 이렇게 높아? 전사팔이 어디였지? 뭐 뱃속에 비좁아요. 아 근데 이거 어떻게 지금 상태가 메롱이야. 이거 의사한테 가봐야 되나? 술 마시면 되나? 저 상태가 되면 뭐가 나빠지는지 모르겠는데. 딱히 다른 걸 모르겠는데? 이건 뭐야?
No way I could pick this.
뭐야? 뭐야 여긴? 이 해골들은 뭐야?
What's with all the bodies?
We do have a lot of satisfied customers, don't we? They almost never leave. I still have one booth left. It is my pleasure to serve you.
고급 레스토랑이네.
Right this way, Hun.
아 이게 지금 고급 레스토랑 음식이 너무 늦게 나와서 죽어버렸네 애들이. 기다리다가.
That's better. Now, how can we serve you today? Charbroiled? Diced? Mashed?
깍둑썰기.
Wait, what?
At Handy Eats, serving you is our code.
뭐야? 미친놈들. 이게 고급 레스토랑이야? 참. 아주 원작을 잘 구현했는데? 고급 레스토랑 그 자체야. 저거 저긴가? 뭐야? 너도 저기겠지? 날아다니는 순간의 루팅. 엄청난 피지컬. 뭐야? 그거 뭐야? 이럴 때 아니었어.
Just when I was trundling around looking for something that wants to blow me to splinters.
애들이 약한 거였구나. 미래를 보고 왔다. 땅의 원칙. 뭐 정상적인데? 프로그램을 줬지. 이 기계들이 생각보다 세가지고.
Welcome to back alley bowling. Step, stop, stop. Here we go. Ready or not?
뭐야.
Here I come.
아이. 장난하는 것도 아니고. 얘는 약하네 그래도. 아니면 내가 강해진 건가 지금? 내가 좀 세진 건가? 불량식품 좀 먹자. 쌀쌀하게 콩 감자칩 좀 세진 것 같은데 지금? 볼링공 이 박사는 왜 이딴 데 왔어? 뭐 여기 있네?
Excuse me, but this is a private research site. If you're here to study these robots, I'll have to insist you relocate to somewhere else.
뭔 소리야?
Whose private research site?
Well, mine, of course. The General Atomics Galleria is a rare and unique opportunity to study the robot manufacturer's patented director software system. A single master robot controlling a staff of servitor robots, which in turn maintain a facility in a self-sufficient manner is, well, remarkable. I've already told you too much. Like I said, if you want to study the system yourself, you're going to have to do it somewhere else.
관심 없어.
I'm not interested in robots. I came here to find you.
Not the answer I expected, but not altogether unexpected at the same time. Perhaps we should start again. My name's Professor Scara, and in answer to what I expect to be your next question, Professor is my first name, not my title. The whole thing's rather complicated. Perhaps I'll explain it to you sometime. So, now that I've formally introduced
이렇게 말이
myself,
많아 얘는.
perhaps you'd care to tell me why you're here.
짐 싸.
Pack your things. You're working for the Brotherhood of Steel now.
Am I? I don't seem to recall agreeing to anything of the sort. While I'm flattered that the Brotherhood of Steel would find me useful, I can't help but be wary of your methods and motivations. Perhaps if you were more specific, we could come to some kind of a mutual understanding.
기밀이에요.
It's classified, but I can tell you it involves Liberty Prime.
Liberty Prime? Why does that sound so familiar? Ah, I remember now. I believe it's some kind of an enormous robot. Well, I'm not sure what types of people you normally deal with, but I certainly won't walk blindly into a situation without all of the details.
아씨. 너무 길어
If we
설명하기.
wait too long, Liberty Prime will never walk again.
It would be a shame if such a
이게-
technological marvel went to waste.
이게
All
성공해?
right, you've got a deal. I'll wrap up my collecting trip and meet you at your headquarters. Now, if you'll excuse me, I still have a few loose ends to tie up before I leave.
좋아. 뭐 별 초단축 문제없이 성공했는데? 뭐 가져갈 거 있나 보자.
Let me finish up here, and I'll meet you at the airport.
짐 싸는 거 도와줄게.
No way I'm cracking this.
오케이. 생각보다 넓은데? 오, 강력 테이프다. 캬, 테이프가 또 테이프가 많이 필요해. 잘 안 나와가지고. 돼 있었다고. 어디 보자. 돌아가고. 딱 돌아갈 정도로 소중하잖아. 그냥 찾을 정도는 소중한데 돌아가서 다시 찾을 정도로 소중하지 않습니다. 오케이. 딱 그 정도의 소중함이야.
You Elder Maxon ordered me to follow him to the gates of hell. I'd be the first.
Ingram?
Well, things are off to a good start. Isn't that right, Professor?
You call this a good start? This poor thing's memory core was completely corrupted. Haven't you people ever heard of inertial dampeners? Titanium shock casing? It won't be easy, but I should be able to make a few modifications and get his basic functions online. If you can keep your inept scribes from slowing me down.
Charming, isn't she?
예절 교육 해줄까 내가?
Maybe I should teach her some manners.
That's not necessary.
오.
She isn't gonna be much good to us if she's lying in a hospital bed. Besides, Scar's worth all the aggravation. I've never seen someone so proficient with Prime's power systems. She's already saved us weeks, maybe months of work. In fact, we're ready for you to start building his electromagnetic actuators.
대나무 그런 거 없어. 어디서 지금 대나무로 들이미냐? 뭔지
You're
모르겠는데요.
acting like I know what those are.
Oh, I know you haven't the faintest idea what I'm talking about. I just like watching you squirm. The actuators are what allows Liberty Prime's arms and legs to move. Prime's new limbs are way too heavy for the simple hydraulic pistons he had in the past. We're gonna have to rip those out, construct a brand new system using electromagnets, and install them in his limbs. What we need you to do is build the actuators for us.
All right, Ingram. Enough with the school lessons. Here's a list of materials you'll need, and the plans to make the actuators.
Now, before you get that look on your face, you'll be happy to know that we have plenty of the raw materials on that list right here at the airport. The only thing we need you to head out and find is a high-powered magnet. According to Proctor Quinlan, the best place to find one is in any of the ruined hospitals around the Commonwealth. We've already sent out a few teams to find the rest of the high-powered magnets you'll need. They should be back by the time you return.
Once you start building the actuators, we need one for each limb, so you'll need to make a
네 개?
Good luck.
아따 이거 진짜. 병원에서 찾을 수 있다고 하니까. 뭐야, 병원이 저기밖에 없어? 여기서 가는 게 나으려나? 졸라 센 자석이 필요하대. 다른 재료는 뭐 어떻게 있겠지. 뭐야, 아이 아직 학생굴이 아직도 있네. 여기가 거기 아니냐? 세기말 경치 구경하던 곳? 오늘은 하늘에 게 없는 것 같은데? 뭐야, 건물이 이상하게 생겼어.